I want to thank you for tuning in the video today. Today we're going to talk about ride height calibration and why it's important. If you're going to do a leveling kit or you're adding equipment to these trucks, it is very important that you do a ride height calibration on your TRX, RHO, Raptor. Doesn't matter if you're paying for these sport trucks. Y'all, what it is these shocks basically. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so on all your sport trucks, you're paying for these shocks, right, that have electronic solenoids, and the flow has to be adjusted constantly. Now, if you don't get to that set zero, now let's talk about the set zero. So when we talk about set zero, that means basically that ride height sensor is zeroed out with the truck sitting on its own weight, all of the stock equipment, all of that, okay? Because if you go put a leveling kit and you move that set zero up, right, the rebound and compression of that shock and all the technology you're paying for is not accurate, okay? So you need to get everything when you have it sitting here, and let me turn this around. But even like I have a bed cover, how much fuel's in the truck, all of those things matter, okay? You do not sit in it when you do a ride height calibration either. So let's get in here real quick. I'm gonna show y'all, I've got my laptop, and you know, RAM, you can have the dealer do it for you. Also, they have their software, but today we're in a Ford, and we've got the ForeScan software. And you can see I've got the OBD-EX hardwired USB cable, and I've got ForeScan, okay? So we're gonna get in the truck with the key on. You're gonna go down here, and I will show you up here in this corner. You're gonna hit connect, right? You're gonna connect to your vehicle. You're gonna hit this little tool, or service procedures, right? You see ride height calibration. We're gonna hit play on that, okay? So it's gonna tell you everything you need to do. You can read that right there. I'm gonna click OK. It's gonna ask you how much fuel is in the truck. Okay, so y'all can see I have a full tank. We're gonna click full. Now, before I run the test, I've got to get out of the vehicle because I do not want my weight in the vehicle because it wants it to be on the stock height. So sorry, the phone's a little shaky. Okay, so now I am out of the vehicle. We are gonna click OK. You can see it's running the procedure. It says wait. Service procedure completed successfully, okay? So we're gonna stop that procedure right there. Okay, go back up to home. We're gonna go to disconnect. And that's it, y'all. Okay, so do you notice a difference after you perform the test? And the answer is 100%, okay? I've had the RHO, I've had the TRX, and I've had the Raptor, okay? And after I did the ride height calibration, I noticed a much smoother ride, just in stock, you know, in the normal settings. So it does make a huge difference. You do need to do it. Like I said, RAM has their software. I can't think of the name of it, I should know. But I use ForeScan for the Fords. And like I said, the dealers can also do the ride height calibrations either. And it's just very important if you're gonna go put a winch on the front, a big heavy bumper replacement, or a different bumper, any of those things. If anybody's not doing that or telling you that it doesn't matter, then they really don't know what they're doing, okay? It's very important. Make sure you do it. It's well worth the money. Ride height calibration. It sets all of your shocks back to zero with everything that you've added on the truck, and they respond much better, and they give you the ride, and they give you what you paid for these vehicles. So it's very important. Anyway, I hope the video helped you today. If it did, please hit that like and subscribe. I've got a lot more coming for y'all. I will catch you on the next video.